here working in MassBay over 20 years. Everybody used to call me Mr. Admission because everybody in the college knew me. But I also was a student here. To get here is a challenge for me. Before I came to college, I went to high school, but I was actually a dropout. And I went for my GED, but I didn't want my GED, I wanted my high school diploma. So I went back, got my high school diploma, and then came to MassBay Community College. When I started coming to MassBay, I found a very warm, welcome faculty and staff. And then I found a student who worked for the admission office and registration at that time. And he asked me if I wanted to apply for a work-study job. And I said, that would be great. Then later on, I graduated. I got my liberal arts degree there. And then the school asked me if I want to come full-time. And I said, yeah, that'll be wonderful. I started working for Mission, and it's been the best thing ever in my life. I get very emotional with that because I was able to hear so many stories from students. A lot of students will come in and say, you know, I want to study, I want to do a program, but I'm not sure what program to study. You know, and sometimes that's a big challenge. We try to make sure that if they don't know, we'll give them to one of our counselors in the Office of Admission to make sure they know that we have to help them. A lot of challenges also is undocumented students also. You know, the challenge of don't know that they can study here. That's also like the challenge for us. About 3 years ago, when Hurricane Maria did touch Puerto Rico, it was really, really hard to see the news what was coming from Puerto Rico. And also my parents were like missing. I didn't know what was going on with my parents. The good thing was that I went to the president, David Podell, and I talked to him and I said, you know, I need to go down to Puerto Rico. I need to find out what's going on with my parents. And the president supported me so well. You know what I mean? The whole school supported me well. You know, we put a disaster relief committee together so we can help Puerto Rico. And we brought a check down there to the Catholic Church so they can disperse it to the poor family that lost their home. They have no water, they have no clothes, they have nothing. You know, we also brought solar lamps. We brought batteries. We brought everything down there. So I'm always been thankful for MassBay. You know, it's one of the things that touches my heart very much because MassBay has been good to me.